I was standing in front of my new school, trying to muster up the courage to go inside it. Ugh, it was my first day there, and I wanted to crawl out of my skin with nerves. Why was being the new girl always so hard and scary? If you're familiar with that feeling, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like this video. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Bella, and I'm 16. Let me start from the beginning. Not that long ago, Mom and I moved to Forks, Washington to start over. New city, new life, you know? However, for an ordinary girl from a poor family like me, moving was quite a challenge. I was terribly worried I would not be able to find any new friends. Luckily, Mom was always there to cheer me on. Bella, I don't have the money to buy you expensive clothes, but I have no doubt you won't need them to win over your new classmates. Good luck. Thank you, Mom. Good luck finding a job. I got on my skateboard and headed to school. Even though my stomach was in knots, I tried hard to look confident. My new school was absolutely huge. It took me a few minutes to pluck up the courage to take a step inside. Come on, Bella, don't be a baby. To my surprise, things went well. During the very first class, a girl called Audrey sat down next to me and offered to show me around. I know how hard being the new girl can be, so I'm taking you under my wing. Tell me about yourself. Well, I like skateboarding and dancing. Dancing? Awesome. Come to the gym at recess. I was confused, but did as she told me anyway. It turned out Audrey wasn't just the most beautiful girl in school, but also the captain of the cheerleading team. Go Buffaloes! I showed Audrey what I was capable of, and she asked me if I wanted to join the team. Wow, my school life was off to a great start. I found an amazing friend and joined the most popular club at school on the very first day. The only thing that bothered me was the rest of my classmates were giving me weird looks and whispering behind my back. Were they jealous of me because I was doing so well even though I'd only just transferred? I was pondering that as I walked through the cafeteria when some guy suddenly got up from his seat and knocked the food tray out of my hands. Sorry, it was an accident. Let me make it up to you. The handsome stranger treated me to lunch and we got to know each other. His name is Todd. He practiced Taekwondo and he was the most gorgeous guy I'd ever seen. We hung out for a week before Todd asked me out. Of course, I agreed to go out with him. I could hardly believe my luck. But one day, Mom sadly informed me she hadn't managed to find a job. Things got so bad we could barely afford food. That's why I offered my mom help. I could find a part-time job. Oh, that would be great. I know a coffee shop that's looking for a waitress. I couldn't help but hesitate when I found out which coffee shop she was talking about. It was too close to my school. I didn't want to be seen wiping dirty tables by my classmates and become a laughingstock. If I refused to work now, it would hurt my mom's feelings though. Audrey saved me when she suddenly called me. Bella, come to our spot. I want you to meet someone. I'm on my way. I told my mom I had to go and ran out of the house. The spot Audrey was talking about was a bench by a fountain in the local park. Sometimes we'd spend hours gossiping there. Now, my friend was sitting next to a cute brunette. Bella, this is my boyfriend Liam. He looked familiar. Wait, he went to our school too. His parents were the richest people in Forks. Wow, why didn't you tell me your boyfriend's a millionaire? Because it's a secret. Promise me you won't tell anyone about this. I nodded, and Audrey told Liam about me. Bella's a brilliant dancer. She's my best friend, and she's dating Todd. Todd? Interesting. He kept throwing interested glances at me and slyly smiling. That evening, Liam texted me and asked me to meet him at a posh restaurant to discuss something. It's weird, but curiosity got the better of me and I agreed to come. Wow, it's like we're in an airplane. It's so cool. My family owns this place. You can order the most expensive dish. Please get to the point. What did you want to talk about? I have a tempting offer. Be my girlfriend, Bella. I'll pay you well for it. What? The nerve of him. I was about to storm off, but he stopped me. Wait, hear me out. Liam told me his mom and dad hated Audrey's parents and the feeling was mutual. That's why they were hiding their relationship. My parents found out I have a girlfriend. I don't know who told them that, but now they want to meet her. If Mom and Dad find out whose daughter I'm dating, they'll send me away to another country. I need help. Please pretend to be my girlfriend. He showed me a huge stack of cash and promised it would all be mine. That's a tempting offer, but my answer is no. I walked out of the restaurant with my head held high because I thought Liam was just hitting on me behind Audrey's back. I wasn't about to risk our friendship. However, the next day my friend came up to me in the locker room and told me Liam hadn't been lying. His parents hate me and will do anything to break us up. Please pretend you're Liam's girlfriend. Do it for me. I told her I had to think about it. Later that day, I got a text from my mom that helped me come to a decision. She said she had arranged an interview at the coffee shop for me. Dang it, I really didn't want to work there, but I couldn't deny we needed money. Anyway, I thought everything through and saw Audrey and Liam after school. Okay guys, I'll help you. However, I'll tell Todd everything. I don't want him to get jealous. No one but the three of of us can know about our agreement. Someone would blab to my parents otherwise for sure. Todd wouldn't betray us, I trust him, but I don't. They stared at me pleadingly with puppy dog eyes. I really didn't want to lie to my boyfriend, but it felt like I didn't have a choice. Okay, I won't tell Todd. Thank you, Bella. They pulled me into a bear hug. I hoped I wouldn't regret my decision. The next day, I started acting like Liam's girlfriend. He invited me to his place to meet his parents. Let's go to a beauty salon and a few boutiques first, though. My girlfriend should look like $1,000,000. Correction, your fake girlfriend. Right, that's what I meant. Liam not only hired a stylist for me, but also bought me a bunch of designer dresses and expensive accessories. After that, he finally introduced me to his parents. I quickly charmed them, and they suggested we go sailing the next day. Liam, I have a date with Todd tomorrow. Well, think of something, please. My parents will grow suspicious if you say no. I had to lie and tell Todd my mom was sick, so we had to cancel our date. He gave me an incredulous look. Perhaps that had something to do with the new Gucci handbag I was holding. I know there's something you're not telling me, Bella. Who got you all these expensive things anyway? They are gifts from my godmother. You said your mom's your only family. Seems you've been feeding me lies. He gave me a disappointed look and left. I spent more and more time with Liam and his family by the day. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. We went to the best establishments in the city, and Liam showered me with expensive gifts. Soon, Audrey even got a little jealous. Bella, I think you like playing the role of a millionaire's girlfriend a bit too much. You were the ones who asked me to do this, and now you're mad at me? Ugh, they were getting on my nerves. The worst thing was that Todd and I were growing apart because of it. He suspected I was cheating on him, and hardly needed a reason to blow up at me. At some point, I couldn't stand it any longer and told Liam I couldn't keep my boyfriend in the dark anymore. I'm going to tell Todd that I'm helping you and Audrey. First of all, you get paid for that. And besides, oh Bella, I hoped you wouldn't have to find out, but Todd is a huge jerk. Let me tell you the truth about him. Liam said that Todd had always been jealous of him and had been pining for Audrey for years. Todd was the one who told Liam's parents he had a girlfriend out of jealousy. He probably hoped I'd be sent to another country and he would get rid of a rival. The bastard probably only asked you out because you're Audrey's friends. Don't you dare badmouth my boyfriend. I didn't believe Liam and wanted to slap the living daylights out of him. I tried to ask my classmates about Todd and Audrey. After all, they knew them longer, but they acted weird. They looked scared and said the same thing. Audrey and Todd? Oh no, I don't even want to think about them. There was something fishy going on. I didn't know what to think anymore. At least I didn't until I saw my boyfriend hitting on my best friend. Are you free tonight? It's been so long since we spent time together. You know what I'm going to say. What the heck? Liam hadn't been lying. Todd had a crush on Audrey. I came up to my boyfriend and said, we're done. Bella, you've got it all wrong. I saw enough to know what's up. I dumped Todd and started enjoying Liam's company and gifts to the fullest, but gave the money he paid to my mom. After a while, Audrey started to think I had a crush on her boyfriend and wanted to steal Liam. That made her hold a grudge against me, even though she was the one who asked me to go out with her boyfriend in the first place. Soon, something crazy happened. I was skateboarding when I bumped into Todd. He looked devastated. Even though we weren't dating anymore, I asked him if he was alright. It turned out he had lost an important Taekwondo competition. Guess who took first place? It was Liam. We've always been rivals, but Liam could never beat me without resorting to dirty tricks. This time I was upset because of our breakup and he used that. I couldn't pull myself together in time and lost to that bastard. My head was spinning. I finally realized what had happened. Had it been Liam's plan all along? Did he want me to act like his girlfriend so that Todd would break up with me and lose in the competition? What a scumbag. I immediately ran to that cunning millionaire's mansion, but Liam was not at home. However, I heard a lot of interesting things from his parents. It turned out they had never forbidden their son from dating Audrey. Why had he convinced his girlfriend their parents hated each other then? The answer to the question became clear once I walked out of the mansion and saw Liam with some model. You scoundrel. You asked Audrey to keep your relationship a secret so you could date other girls. Oh, by the way, I know about your rivalry with Todd too. Liam, what is she talking about? Are you cheating on me? Don't listen to her, babe. You're my one and only. How many girls have you used that line on? Will you really believe this, wacko? A wacko? I'll show you, crazy. I got on my skateboard and headed back home. There, I put all of Liam's gifts into a backpack and asked my mom to give me back the money I'd given her. I thought you earned it. Oh, if only. It's dirty money. A scoundrel gave it to me and now I'm going to throw it back in his face. That's exactly what I did. I came to Liam's mansion and threw every dollar he had paid me to pretend I was his girlfriend at him. I should have known better than to trust a bastard like you. I decided to tell Audrey everything about Liam. When I saw my friend's house, I was taken aback. Wow, it was a mansion. I didn't know Audrey came from such a rich family. Her mom opened the door and said that Audrey had just left for some sort of party. I apologized for bothering her and got back on my skateboard. Since Audrey was busy, I decided to visit Todd. I wanted to apologize to him and explain everything that had happened. I was in for another surprise. Imagine my surprise when I found out Todd also lived in an amazing cottage. I'd never been to his place before and had no idea idea how rich his family was. Todd's father said his son was out partying. What a suspicious coincidence. Do you know where that party is taking place? He gave me the address of yet another mansion, and I headed there. When I arrived, the guard did not let me in without an invitation. I had to get in through the window. Seemed only rich kids had been invited to that party. They all stared blankly at me like I was an alien. Ugh, who invited her? That outfit is a crime against fashion. I wanted to snap back, but then I saw something insane. Audrey, Todd, and Liam were sitting at a table and laughing merrily like the best of friends. Our experiment was a success again. I knew Bella would be a great lab rat. By the way, I won the bet. Bella returned all the money and gifts to you, my friend. What a good girl. She didn't just return it, she threw it in his face. I didn't win anything from you. That was hilarious. I'll make her regret it though. It couldn't be really happening. Those 3 rich brats were best friends. Apparently they came up with different scenarios and tricked the poor new kids at school out of boredom. I was their latest test subject. You bastards. Todd, I almost fell for you. And Audrey, I considered you my best friend. Was it all just a sick game for you? I trusted you. Not your best decision, baby. I went ballistic and promised I would tell everyone at school about their prank, but the 3 of them just burst out laughing. Haven't you realized that everyone at school is scared of us yet? You better keep your mouth shut about this too. We have enough money and power to turn your life into a living hell. The puzzle pieces finally fit together, and I realized why everyone at school had been giving me such weird looks. They knew exactly what was going on, but they were too scared to tell me the truth about Audrey, Liam, and Todd. Those rich kids could destroy my life if they wished to. I had no choice but to swallow my pride and leave while those vile rich kids laughed. My life was turned on its head. At school, I tried to blend in with the crowd and do everything so that the popular kids wouldn't notice me. Now I knew there was no such thing as easy money. I finally got a part-time job. After Audrey, Todd, and Liam found out I was working as a waitress, they often stopped by the cafe to make fun of me. I wish they would forget I exist. Everything changed when a new guy called Jeb was transferred to our school. He was very humble and sweet. Unfortunately, he immediately became the new target of the nightmare trio. One day, I overheard them discussing how they were going to mess with Jeb. Guys, I could act like I'm head over heels in love with the new guy, and you could pretend you're my evil exes. No one said anything to the new guy. Everyone was too afraid to even look in the direction of those scoundrels. But I realized I'd had enough. I wasn't going to play by their rules anymore. The second Audrey tried to approach the new guy, I came up to them and told Jeb everything. Audrey, Liam, and Todd came at me like a pack of angry wolves. What are you doing? You think you can get away with ruining our fun? You do realize you're alone, right? My blood ran cold. However, the rest of my classmates were inspired by my courage and stood up for me. Enough's enough. We are not going to put up with your antics anymore. Leave Bella alone or you'll be dealing with all of us. The trio ran away with their tails tucked between their legs when they saw that the whole school was united against them. They'd been quiet and hadn't tried to fool anyone after that. Meanwhile, I became a real leader. The easy way out is not always the right one. The best way to earn money is to do honest work, and the best way to earn respect is to be brave. Have your friends ever lied to you? Tell me in the comments down below.